It's incredible. So I have to jump in here. And I'm going to tell a little story. Um, so it's no secret that dedicated hardware, particularly ASICs, are absolutely the highest performant, lowest cost way to do video intensive operations like encoding. So I think anybody who's worked in video for even 3 months, fundamentally understands that. Um, when we developed our first generation and then our second generation, Quadra, which is what we're looking at here, we run all the benchmarks internally, right? And I actually had to argue a little bit with the team to not publish the real numbers. Now, normally, right? Let's just be honest, in technology, and oftentimes numbers are sort of like the best case is published. Because like, oh, up to 50%, well, up to means like, yeah, in very special cases do you get, whatever that up to number is. Most of the time it's lower. In our case, I had to argue that the market would not believe that we were 90 to 95% more cost effective. So I said, gang, even though this is real, we have all the data to prove it. I'm going to say, from a marketing perspective, it's 80%. And of course, the engineers are like, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be marketing? Aren't you supposed to say up to 95%? I said, no one will believe it. So this is the funny story. So if you compare this pricing right here to standard cloud, go pick your public cloud of choice, whoever that may be. There's only three probably that you would look at. Maybe there's four. And you compare a per stream for just say a 1080p 30 live encode HEVC. Don't even worry about AV1, just HEVC. If you do AV1, the economics get really favorable. It turns out that this is about a 90% cost reduction on OpEx over public cloud. And guess what? Our initial modeling was 90%. And I had to fight with the team and say, we can't publish that. No one will believe us. So let's do 80%. And even then they're not going to believe us, but it's a little more plausible. So I have to give that little story because when we saw your pricing, I reminded the team and everybody laughed and said, yeah, you're right, Mark. And also, guess what? It was 90%. And here Akamai is proving it. So well done.